शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So, dear devotees, the topic for today's discussion is the significance of the return Rath Yatra. We all know about the mood of the Jagannath Rath Yatra. The mood of Jagannath Rath Yatra is that the gopis of Vrindavan, headed by Srimati Radharani, are meeting Krishna after a very long separation. And in Vrindavan, things are very sweet. It is the Madhurya Leela Dham. Whereas in Kurukshetra, things are just not the same. And Srimati Radharani feels simultaneous joy and distress. Joy because she's reunited with her Krishna after so many years of long separation. But distress because she cannot interact with Krishna the way she used to in Shri Vrindavan. Now Krishna is not in Gopavesh, but Krishna is dressed as a prince. Instead of flute in his belt, Krishna has a sword. Instead of walking bare feet in Vrindavan and leaving his beautiful lotus footprints, he is wearing shoes. Instead of wearing his simple turban on his head with the peacock feather, he is wearing a golden crown. Instead of being surrounded by his cows, Krishna is surrounded by his royal elephants and horses and chariots. Instead of being surrounded by his dear Gopa, Brajvasi friends like Madhumangal, Sudam, Shridam, Stoka Krishna, Subal, Ujjwal, Krishna is surrounded by Satyaki and other ministers of Dwarka. They cannot speak to Krishna privately like they spoke in the Nikunjas of Vrindavan, in the forests of Vrindavan, on the banks of Yamuna. Because now there are so many ministers and other kings, and the Pandavas are there, and the Kurus are there, and Vasudev Maharaj is there, Nanda Baba is there, Vasudev Maharaj is there, Devaki. Devi is there. The whole atmosphere is very different in Kurukshetra. So it's a bittersweet meeting. Understanding Krishna's heart, Srimati Radharani decides to bring him back to Vrindavan because she knows that Krishna is happiest in Vrindavan. So, placing Krishna on a chariot, Srimati Radharani and her Sakhis, they drag Krishna, pull Krishna's chariot to Vrindavan. This is the mood of Rath Yatra. The Shri Mandir in Nilachal, Niladri, is Dwarka, and the Gundicha temple in Sundarachal is Vrindavan. And there are gardens there near the Gundicha temple which are non different from the forests of Vrindavan. So, this is the mood to bring Krishna to Vrindavan. Krishna stays there in Gundicha temple for around 1 week. And then Krishna comes back, Jagannath comes back. Jagannath Krishna comes back from Gundicha to the Shri Mandir in Nilachal. And that is the return Rath Yatra, where Krishna goes from Vrindavan out of Vrindavan. You can say to Mathura or Dwarka. So the question is, how do we, Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, observe the return Rath Yatra festival? It is also called as Bahuda Yatra in Jagannath Puri. How do we observe this festival? Do we participate in Krishna leaving Vrindavan and going to Mathura and Dwarka? Do we pull the chariot like we pulled when the Rath Yatra started, when Krishna came from Shri Mandir to Gundicha? And the answer is given by, there are two answers. One is, did Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu participate in the return Rath Yatra festival? And the answer is given in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. In the Madhya Lila, chapter 15, text 16. Again, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 15, text 16. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Chari masa rahila sabe Mahaprabhu sange Jagannathera nana yatra dekhe maharange. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that all the residents of Navadvip, all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they stayed in Sri Jagannath Puri for 4 months continuously. Chari masa rahila sabe Mahaprabhu sange. They lived with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri Dham, and Jagannathera nana yatra dekhe maharange. And they observed, they observed Nana Yatra, Jagannathera Nana Yatra, Maharange, with great happiness, with great emotions. The Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they observed the various festivals, all the festivals of Lord Jagannath. They did not, there is no mention that they failed to participate in the return Jagannath Rath Yatra. Because here Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Jagannathera Nana Yatra dekhe Maharange. So Jagannath Rath Yatra and the Bahuda Rath Yatra, the return Rath Yatra, both were observed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the answer is yes. The Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu participated in the return of Rath Yatra. So the question is why? Why would devotees participate in the return Rath Yatra, where Krishna is going from Vrindavan to Mathura and Dwarka? And if the devotees do participate, What is the mood? What is the mood? Shri Murari Gupta writes, he is the original biographer of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In his Sri Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya, Shri Murari Gupta writes that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu participated in the return Rath Yatra, but he participated in a way that is matching the mood of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, where he participated, but he did not pull the Rath. He followed behind the Rath. In Shri Krishna Chaitanya Charitamrita, Shri Murari Gupta writes 4.21.2. Shri Murari Gupta writes that Gaura Chandro Ratham Anugata. In the return Rath Yatra, Gaura Chandro Ratham Anugata. Anugata means our Gaura Chandra, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Ratham Anugata. He walked behind the Rath in the return Rath Yatra. In the main Rath Yatra, where Jagannath goes from Sri Mandir to Gundicha Mandir, Mahaprabhu is pulling. He's dancing in front of Jagannath. He's involving all his associates to pull the Rath. He's telling devotees from Kuliagram, bring silken ropes so we can pull Jagannath. So Mahaprabhu is enthusiastically participating. But in the return Rath Yatra, Mahaprabhu does not participate in pulling. Mahaprabhu participates in the festival, but not by pulling the Rath of Jagannath from Gundicha, which is Vrindavan, to Sri Mandir, Nilachal, which is Mathura Dwarka. But Gaura Chandro Ratham Anugata. He walks behind the Rath of Jagannath. And our Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharyas have explained what is the mood of the return Rath Yatra. The mood of the return Rath Yatra, our Acharyas explain, is that of Srimati Radharani and the Vraj Gopis running behind the chariot of Akrur as Akrur took Krishna and Balaram out of Vrindavan. As Akrur left with Krishna Balaram out of Vrindavan, the gopis, they were crying and they were following behind the Rath helplessly. That following behind the Rath of Akrur is the mood of return Rath Yatra, where the Gaudiya Vaishnavas don't pull. The Jagannath Puri Vasis will pull. But we will walk behind Jagannath. Because our motto is Ashlishava Padaratam Pinashtumam Adarshanan Marmahatam Karotuva Yatha Tathava Vidadhatu Lampato Matprananathas Tusa Evana Para. That Krishna may treat us the way he wants. Yatha Tathava Vidadhatu Lampato. He may leave us and go to Lakshmi. He may leave us and go to Mathura and Dwarka. But Mat Prananathas sa evana para. But our Lord is no one else other than Jagannath. It's not that if Krishna leaves us and goes, we will find another Lord. Okay, there are 33 crore devatas, let me select someone else. I grew up in Krishna consciousness in Shri Radha Gopinath Mandir in Mumbai. And there is the Munshi Marg, the road on which Shri Radha Gopinath Mandir is situated. And if you go down KM Munshi Marg, you come across a very ancient temple of Lord Shiva called Babulnath Mandir. So on that road, there are two types of devotees. There are devotees walking to Radha Gopinath Mandir and there are devotees walking to Babulnath Mandir. So once there was a conversation with a Shiv Bhakta who was going to Babulnath Mandir. And He asked us, why do you worship Krishna? You should worship Bholenath, Babulnath, Lord Shiva. So we said that, well, we worship Krishna because we are attracted to Krishna. We want to please Krishna. Sarva akarshita hi iti Krishna. Krishna is one who attracts all. So we feel attracted to Krishna. His Leela Madhuri, his Venu Madhuri, his Rupa Madhuri, his Prema Madhuri. So he said, I don't understand all that. But I worship Lord Shiva. And the reason is, ये काम करता है. These were the exact words. ये काम करता है. एग्जाम्स पास होना है, ये काम करता है. शादी करानी, ये काम करता है. नौकरी मिलनी, ये काम करता है. You pray to Lord Shiva, your prayers will never fail. ये काम करता है. चलती का नाम गाड़ी. जो काम. So it's not that if Krishna doesn't answer our prayers, or apparently, or if Krishna doesn't reciprocate with us, we will find another Prananath. No. Mat Prananathastu sa eva na para. So our acharyas explain the mood of the return Rath Yatra is the same as the mood of the gopis headed by Srimati Radharani as they were running behind the Rath of Akrur, as Akrur left with Krishna and Balaram. And this mood is mentioned by Sri Shukdev Goswami in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam in chapter 39, where Akrur comes and he takes the gopis away from Vrindavan. In the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, in chapter number 39, text 19 onwards, the mood of the return Jagannath Rath Yatra is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam 10.39.19. Shri Gopya Uchuhu. Aho vidhata stavana kvachiddaya samyojya maitrya pranayena dehinaha tamscha kritarthan viyunanch aparthakam विक्रीडितं तेर्बकचेष्टितं यथा. In their intense pangs of separation, in their intense pain, the gopis are saying, Aho Vidhata, Tava na Kvachiddaya. O Providence, O Vidhata, O Creator, O Destiny, you have no mercy. You have no mercy. We have given our hearts to Krishna. And see how you are snatching away Krishna from us. We feel so helpless. You bring the embodied creatures together in friendship, samyojya, maitreya, pranayena, dehina. All the embodied beings, you bring us together, you tie us in bonds of love, pranay, and maitreya, friendship. And then, senselessly, you separate us. You separate us. Samyojya, you bring us together, and Viyog, you separate us. Vinunamshi, you separate us senselessly. Vikriditam te arbaka cheshtitam yatha. You are like a whimsical child who sometimes just creates a castle in the sand and then breaks it. You give a lot of love to a toy. Oh, I got a new toy, and moments later, you break the toy. Arbak, you're like a child. Arbak cheshtitam. It makes no sense, Krishna. It makes no sense, Vidhata, that you bring us together and then you separate us. This is their helplessness. They are criticizing the Vidhata. यस्त्वं प्रदर्शासितकुन्तलावृतं मुकुन्दवक्त्रं सुकपोलमुन्नसम् शोकापनोदस्मितलेशसुन्दरम् करोषि पारोक्षमसाधु te kritam. The poor gopis are saying, having shown us Mukunda's face, Mukunda Vaktram, his beautiful forehead framed by the dark locks of hair, his face beautified by his fine cheeks, his raised nose, Unnasam, Sukapolam, his gentle smile, Smita, which eradicates all miseries. Shoka Panoda, Smita. His smile takes away all our misery. And now you are making that face of Krishna invisible to us. Karoshi Paroksham. That face that was visible to us, you are making it invisible to us now by taking him away from us. This is not at all good. This is asadhu te kritam. This is not a good act you are doing. This is not proper what you are doing to us. Please don't take Krishna away from us. क्रूरस्त्वम् अक्रूरसमाख्ययास्मनश्चक्षुर्हि दत्तं हरसे बताज्ञवत् येनैकदेशेऽखिलसर्गसौष्ठवम् त्वदीयमद्राक्ष्मवयं मधुद्विषः. O Providence, O Vidhata, though you come here with the name Akrur, they are seeing Akrur as their destiny, Vidhata, destiny maker or destiny breaker. Akrur, you have come here as Akrur, one who is not Krur, one who is not cruel. Krurastvam, but actually you are very cruel. Oh Akrur, only your name is Akrur. What irony! Because in reality you are so cruel. Like a fool, you are taking away, oh destiny. Now they're addressing the destiny who sent Akrur. Now you are taking away from us what you once gave us. Those eyes with which we have seen Krishna's form, who is Madhudvisha, which is the perfection of your creation. He is Sarga Shausthavam. He is the perfection of creation. Your most perfect creation, O Vidhata, is Krishna. And you allowed us, Chakshuri Dattam, you gave us his eyes so that happily we could see him. But like a Adnya, like a fool, Adnyavat, like a fool, you are taking away Krishna from us, who is the perfection of all creation, who is the most beautiful person. Sarga Shausthavam Twadiyam. He is your finest creation, O Vidhata, this Krishna. Each and every limb of Krishna's body is so attractive to see. And you gave us eyes to see him, but now you are taking Krishna away from us. What good are these eyes now? What is the purpose of these eyes now? The gopis are crying. Nanandasuno Kshanabhanga Saurida Samikshate na Swakrita Turabata Vihaya Gehan Swajanan Sutan Patim Taddasyam Adhopagata Navapriyaha. Alas, alas, Nandasunu, Nandanandan Krishna, who breaks loving friendships in a second, will not even look directly at us. Because Krishna was avoiding eye contact with the gopis as they were chanting these verses, singing these verses in great agony. The gopis are praying to the Vidhata, to the Creator. They are praying to Akrur. They are praying to Krishna Balaram. And knowing their pain and knowing that he has to leave Vrindavan, Krishna is avoiding eye contact with the gopis. And that is giving even more pain to the gopis. So they are calling him not Krishna, but they are calling him Nanda Sunu. Because Nanda Maharaj is so soft hearted. Yashoda Maya is so soft hearted. They will never give pain to the Brajvasis. They protect the Brajvasis. And here is Krishna killing the Brajvasis by giving them so much pangs of separation, pain of separation. So they're calling him Nanda Sunu in a last ditch effort to invoke some mercy from Krishna. O son of Nanda Maharaj, we are Nanda Maharaj's Praja. Does a king ever kill the Praja? The king is supposed to protect the Praja like a father. And you are just killing us, O Nanda Sunu. You won't even look at us directly. You won't even look at us directly. Samikshatena. You're not looking at us directly. You're avoiding eye contact. Forcibly brought under his control, we abandoned our homes, relatives, children, and husbands just to serve him. Vihaya gehan swajanan sutan patims tad dasyam. We were simply serving him, Krishna. Ashulka dasika. But now what is he doing? Now he is Navapriya. He is looking for new lovers. That Krishna wants to leave us. We gave everything for him. We became his dasis, Ashulka dasika. Unsalaried maid servants we became to Krishna, giving up our husbands, our parents, our children, our brothers and sisters, our respect in society, our position. So we gave up everything for Krishna. Pati Sutanvaya, Bhratra Bandhava, Ati Vilingate. Very difficult to give up, but we gave up everything for Krishna. And now that Krishna is Tadhyasam Adhopagata Navapriya. He is giving us up now and he is searching, going in search of Navapriya, new lovers. New lovers. This is our Krishna. This is how cruel Krishna is. My dear friends, um, this is Artinad, Artanad. This is the cry of someone who is suffering in love, in prem. This is Premnad, Artanad. One should not fault the gopis for criticizing Krishna. This is Srimad Bhagavatam, where Brahmaji is glorifying Krishna, Prahlad Maharaj is glorifying Krishna, Gajendra is glorifying Krishna, Akrur is glorifying Krishna, and everywhere you'll see the gopis are apparently criticizing Krishna. But yet in Srimad Bhagavatam, they are the greatest devotees. Vyasdev is glorifying Krishna, Shukdev Goswami is glorifying Krishna, Parikshit Maharaj is glorifying Krishna. Uttara is glorifying Krishna. Kunti is glorifying Krishna. Bhishma is glorifying Krishna. Prithu Maharaj is glorifying Krishna. Everybody in Srimad Bhagavatam is glorifying Krishna. You read any stuti, Lord Shiva is glorifying Krishna. In the Rudra Gita. In the 14th chapter of 10th canto, Brahma Stuti, Brahmaji is glorifying Krishna. All the Mahajans are glorifying Krishna. Yamaraj is glorifying Krishna in the 6th canto. Only the gopis, Vraja gopis in Srimad Bhagavatam, not even the friends of Krishna, not even the parents of Krishna, not Nanda Yashoda, not the Vraj Gopas. It is only the Vraj Gopis, only one devotees, one category of devotee, the Vraj Gopis, who apparently criticize Krishna. If you just take this one verse out of Srimad Bhagavatam, it looks like criticism of Krishna. That look, what is said in Srimad Bhagavatam about Krishna? That Krishna is like this. He attracts devotees to him makes them his servant, and then leaves them looking for new lovers. This is Krishna, Navapriya. Even in Gopi Geet, repeatedly they are chastising Krishna. Ashulka Dasika. You have made us unpaid servants. Oh, that sounds like abuse. Free labor you are taking. Navadha. And isn't this vad? Isn't this murder? The gopis are saying. Now that you are leaving us. It is only the Vraj gopis who apparently criticize Krishna. And according to our Rasik Acharyas who are expert in rasa, who are the greatest devotees of Krishna? Aradhya Bhagwan Vrajesha Tanayas Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachid Upasana Vrajavadhu Vargenaya Kalpita. Ramya Upasana, the most pleasing Upasana is by the Vrajavadhus. It is not Nanda Baba, it is not Yashoda Maya, it is not the Vraj Gopas, it is not Arjun, it is not Shukdev Goswami, it is not Vyasdev, it is not Bhishma Dev, it is not Kunti Devi, it is not Uttara, it is not Gajendra, it is not Prahlad, it is not Dhruva. Ramya Kajid Upasana Vrajavad. It is the Vrajavadhus, the gopis, who are apparently criticizing Krishna, but they are the supremost devotees. And among them, Srimati Radharani is the greatest and the best. Because this is not Ninda of Krishna. This is Artanad. This is the sound of suffering in Prem. Prem Nad Artanad. They are so much in pain that they are crying like this. They are criticizing Vidhata. They are calling him Adnya. They are calling him Jada. Jada Udekshitam. Pakshmakrit Dirsham. In Gopi Geet, they are chastising Brahmaji. Gopis didn't get Vaishnava Aparadh for criticizing the Sampradaya Acharya, Lord Brahma, who is one of the 12 Mahajans. No, this is not criticism. This is Artanad. These words are coming out of intense pangs of separation from Krishna. Text 23. Sukham prabhata rajaniyamashishah satya babuvu purayoshitam dhruvam yasam pravistasya mukham vrajaspate pasyan apangot kalita smitasavam. The dawn following this night will certainly be auspicious for the women of Mathura. Sukham prabhata rajaniyam. One person's food is another person's poison. This is just the nature of this material world. When there was COVID and millions of people were dying, the manufacturers of hand sanitizers and mask companies, I know because I'm a doctor, they became overnight billionaires because hand sanitizers and masks were selling like anything. There was unprecedented demand. You manufacture however you want to manufacture, full capacity, we will buy. We will buy. They were so happy with the COVID pandemic because they became millionaires. And here are millions of people dying. One man's food is another man's poison in this world. The gopis are saying, Sukham Prabhata Rajaniya. The ladies of Mathura, when this Rajani, this night will end, they will become very happy. Sukham Prabhata. This night will end and our unending dark night will start. Because tomorrow morning Krishna will go with Akrur. But for the Mathura ladies, this night will end and Sukham Prabhata. Their happiness will dawn. Our happiness will set forever, but their happiness will arise. Pura Yoshitam Dhruvam. Certainly they will become very happy. The Mathura Puri Yoshitam Sukham. Their happiness will arise. All their hopes will now be fulfilled. Ashisha Satya. Their hopes will become true. They must be hoping for Krishna's association. Now their hopes will be fulfilled. For as the Lord of Vrajapati, the gopis are reminding Krishna, you are not Mathuradhish, you are not Mathurapati, you are Vrajapati. Vrajapati will become Mathurapati. They are reminding him. Vrajapati. As the Lord of Vraj enters their city, Mathura, then they will be able to drink from Krishna's beautiful face, the nectar of the smile emanating from the corners of his eyes. They will be able to drink the beauty of Krishna's face. तासां मुकुन्दो मधुमञ्जुभाषितैर्गृहीतचित्तपरवान् मनस् अपि कथं पुनर्न प्रतियास्यते बला ग्राम्या सलज्जस्मितविभ्रमैर्भ्रमम्. O gopis, although our Mukunda is intelligent and very obedient to his parents, once he has fallen under the spell of the honey sweet words of the women of Mathura, Madhu, Manju, Bhashitai, Grihita Chitta, once he is captured, captivated by the spell of the sweet, sophisticated words of the women of Mathura, and has been enchanted by their alluring, shy smiles. Salajja Smita. How will Krishna ever return to us? Because we are unsophisticated village girls. We are Gramya Abala. Gramya Abala. We are unsophisticated rustic village girls. Why will Krishna come to us once he gets the highly cultured, high mannered, well dressed, sophisticated, royal girls of Mathura? Then what will he care about us simple girls who don't have makeup, who wear simple gopi dress? We don't have the opulence, the charm, the mannerisms, the culture of the very sophisticated Mathura Purivasis. We are Gramya Abala. We are village girls. Then Puna Pratiyasyate. How will he return again to us? I don't think he will ever return because he will have the Madhu Manju Bhashita, the sweet words of the very sophisticated girls of Mathura. अयि दीन दयार्द्र नाथ हे मथुरा नाथ कदावलोक्य से हृदयं त्वदलोककातरं दयित भ्राम्यति किम करोम्यहम, दयित भ्राम्यति किम करोम्यहम। अयि दीन दयार्द्र नाथ है, ओ मत प्राणनाथ, ओ दीन दयाल कृष्ण। अयि दीन दयार्द्र नाथ है, मथुरा नाथ। Vrajnath has become Mathura Nath. Vrajpati has become Mathurapati. आई दीन दयार्द्र नाथ है, मथुरा नाथ कदा अवलोक्य से। When will I see you again? हृदयम त्वदलोक कातरम, my heart is breaking not being able to see you. हृदयम त्वद अलोक कातरम, हृदय भ्राम्यति किम करोम्य, my heart is bewildered, I am bewildered, I don't know what to do. Kim karomya, what to do? So they are saying now he's going, he'll never come back because he will get higher taste in Mathura. The gopis are so humble. अद्य ध्रुवं तत्र दृशो भविष्यते, दाशार्ह भोजान्धकवृष्णि सात्वताम्, महोत्सव श्रीरमणं गुणास्पदम्, द्रक्ष्यन्ति ये चाध्वनि देवकी सुतम्। नंद सुनो, यशोदा नंदन। Oh, we were mistaken. Actually, he is Devaki Sut. He is Vasudev, the son of Vasudev. When the Dasharhas, Bhojas, Andhakas, Vrishnis, and Satvatas see the son of Devaki in Mathura, Trakshanti Devaki Sutam. When they will see Devaki Nandan Krishna in Mathura, they will certainly enjoy a great festival for their eyes. Mahotsava, Shri Ramanam, Gunaspadam. They will have a great festival for their eyes seeing our Nayanabhiram Krishna. It will be a great festival for their eyes, as will all those who see him traveling along the road to the city. They will feel so happy seeing our Krishna on the road. What pleasure we used to get seeing Krishna walking with his friends and cows back home in the evening. Dina parikshaye Neela Kuntala. That same pleasure they will get when they see Krishna entering their city of Mathura. After all, he is the darling of the goddess of fortune, Shri Ramanam. And they are all Shri. The Mathura ladies are all, Mathura Yoshitam are all Stri. And seeing the darling of goddess of fortune, Shri Ramanam, here he is Radha Raman, there he is Shri Raman. Hare Krishna. Our beloved Radha Raman will become Shri Raman. And he is the reservoir of all transcendental qualities. Shri Ramanam Gunaspadam. He is Gunaspadam. He is so wonderful. He has all good qualities. But he belongs to them, not to us anymore. मैतद् विधस्या करुणस्य नाम भूत् अक्रूर एतदतीव दारुणः योऽसावनाश्वास्य सुदुःखितं जनं प्रियात् प्रियं नेष्यति पारमध्वनः. He who is doing this merciful deed should not be called Akrur. This charioteer, whose name is Akrur, he should not be called Akrur because he is so extremely cruel that without even trying to console the sorrowful residents of Braj, he is taking away Krishna. Anashwasya sudukhitam janam. आश्वासन नहीं दे रहे हैं. He is not consoling us. Anashwasya sudukhitam. We are so very miserable. But he is not even consoling us. Anashwasya. And he is taking away priyat priyam neshyati. He is going to take away Priyat Priyam, our most beloved Krishna, who is more dear to us than life itself. He is taking more than our life. Priyat Priyam Neshati. And he's taking Paramadhana, taking Krishna beyond our sight, where we will not be able to see Krishna. Therefore, Akrura iti etad ativa daruna. He's ativa daruna. He's very, very cruel. Akarunasya. He has no karuna. But his nama Akrura. But his name is Akrur. This is not right. This is not right. How can his name be Akrur? Namabhut Akrura iti. No. Etad ativa daruna. He is very, very so cruel. Without even consoling us, anashvasya, sudukhitam janam, we are so much suffering. Arey, have some mercy. You are killing us, more than killing us, and you are not even giving us a second look. Just riding away. Priyat priyam neshchati param advana, taking him away from us. So cruel. What a cruel joke it is that your name happens to be Akrur. अनार्द्रधीरेश समास्थितो रथम तम अमीच त्वरयन्ति दुर्मदाः गोपा अनोभीस्तविरैरुपेक्षितं दैवं च नद्य प्रतिकूलमिहते. Hard-hearted Krishna has already mounted the chariot. And now the foolish cowherds are hurrying after him in their bullock carts. Even the elders are saying nothing to stop him. Today fate is working against us. Daivam chanodya. Pratikula mihate. Daiva is pratikul adya today. Today our Daiva is pratikul. Hi, hi. Nothing is working against. Nothing is working for us. Everything is working against us. Akrur is not even giving us a second look. Anashwasya, without giving us any consolation, he's taking Krishna away, who is Priyat Priyam, who is more dear to us than our very life. Krishna is not making eye contact with us, he's looking down. Even Nanda Baba is thinking that Krishna will actually come back, and Nanda Baba, along with Krishna's friends, is actually getting on their bullock carts and they are going with Krishna, thinking that they will be able to bring Krishna back. Don't they know once Krishna tastes the luxuries and pleasures of Mathura and he is captivated and enamored and allured by the very sophisticated, high class, highly cultured ladies of Mathura, he will never ever want to come back to us. Don't they understand? Nobody is saying anything. Even the elders are not stopping. What is Purnamasi doing? What is Yashoda Maiya doing? Why are they not stopping this? Why are they allowing Akrura to take Krishna away? Oh, hi. Daivam chano adya pratikulam. Our Daiva is pratikul. Naivarayama samupetya madhavam kim no karishan kulavriddha bandhava mukunda sanga nimisharda dusyajad daivena vidvamsitadina chetasa. Let us directly approach Madhav and try to stop him from going. What can our family elders and other relatives do to us? The gopis are restraining themselves because their father-in-laws were watching, their mother-in-laws were watching, their husbands were watching, their children were watching, their parents were watching. How can they openly show their love for Krishna in front of all the family members? They show their love openly for Krishna in the privacy of the Nikunja, in the secret forest groves of Vrindavan. But now this is happening on the main road of Vrindavan. All the family members, all the relatives are watching the young, beautiful gopis. How can they show their love for another man? Look at the pitiable, painful condition of the gopis, my dear friends. They cannot even openly cry. They cannot even openly express their pain. Happiness increases by sharing it with others, and sorrow decreases by sharing it with others. When we are heartbroken, if we have a heart to heart intimate friend and we express our pain and we get some consolation, it reduces the hurt, it reduces the suffering in the heart. But look at the Vraj gopis, poor Vraj gopis. They cannot even openly express their pain. They have to hide their feelings. Yet, they have to see Krishna leaving them. Knowing that Krishna will leave is one form of viraha. Knowing that Krishna has already left is one form of viraha. There are three types of viraha. And the third type of viraha is when Krishna is actually leaving. Bhavi viraha means Krishna is going to leave in the future. We just got the news tomorrow morning Krishna will leave. That is Bhavi viraha. Krishna will leave in the future. Bhavi viraha means Krishna has already gone. Now for 100 years we are going to sit and cry. That is Bhavi viraha. Krishna has already left. But Bhavan viraha means Krishna is leaving now. We are seeing Krishna leave. These are the three types of viraha. Krishna is going to leave tomorrow. Bhavi viraha. Krishna has already left us. Now we are crying. And Krishna is leaving now. Our acharyas explain of these three types of viraha. The third type, where Krishna is leaving now, Bhavan viraha, that is the most painful. To actually see Krishna being uprooted from your vision and Krishna disappearing, that is the most painful. Bhavi, Bhavi, Bhavan. Three types of viraha. Krishna is going to leave. Krishna has already left. But Krishna is leaving now. That is the most painful, excruciatingly painful. And that is what in this Geet the gopis are expressing. So they are saying, now forget about what the father in law and mother in law will think. Forget what our husbands will say. Forget what our children will think of us. Forget what our parents will do. Forget about the opinion of our brothers and sisters. Kimno Karishyan Kulavriddha Bandhavan. What will they do? They will kill us, na? But anyway, we are dying because Krishna is leaving us. So, Naivarayama Samupetya Madhavam. Let us directly go to Madhav and stop him from going. Mukunda Sangha Nimishardha Dustyajad. Arey, we cannot even live for half a moment without seeing him. How? How can we live when we are completely separated from him because of providence? Daivena vidvamsita dina chetasa. Will be completely destroyed. Our hearts are broken. We are helpless. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. Forget it now. Let's not worry about what people will think. Let's just go shamelessly to Mukunda and let us pray to him Please don't leave us. We cannot live without you. Oh Krishna, please don't leave us. We cannot live without you. Yasyanuraga lalita smita. Beg your pardon. यस्यानुराग ललित स्मित वल्गु मंत्र लीलावलोक परिरंभण रास गोष्ठाम नीतास्मन क्षणमिव क्षणदाविनातं गोप्य कथम अतितरे मतमो दुरंतम. When he brought us to the assembly of the Ras dance, the Rasa Leela, where we enjoyed his affectionate and charming smiles, Lalita Smita, Valgu Mantra, his delightful secret talks, his playful glances, Leela Avaloka, and his warm, loving embraces, Parirambhana, Rasa Goshtham, in the Rasa Mandap, in the Ras Leela. We passed many nights. We passed many nights together as if they were a single moment. Kshanam eva. Kshanam eva. It was as if one moment. O gopis, how can we possibly cross over the insurmountable darkness of his absence? Gopya katham no atitarema tama durantam. Without Krishna, how can we live the rest of our lives? Where we cannot live one moment without him. Kshanardha, even half a moment we cannot live without him. How are we expected to live the rest of our lives without Krishna? Yo, yo nakshaye vrajamananta sukha parito gopair vishan khurarajas churitalakasrak venum kvanam smitakataksh nirikshanena chittam kshinot amrite nukatham bhavema. How can we exist without Ananta's friend Krishna, Balram's friend Krishna, who in the evening would return to Vraj in the company of the cowherd boys, his hair and garland powdered with the dust raised by the cow's hoof. Ghana Rajaswalam, Krishna, whose face, his hair, his garland, Pura Raja, Churita, was completely covered with the dust raised by the hooves of the cows. Venum Kwanan Smita. As he played his flute, smiling, he would captivate our minds by his smiling sidelong glances. Nirikshanena Chittam Kataksha. From the corner of his eyes, he would look at us and captivate our hearts by his sidelong glances and his smiles. In this way, the gopis are remembering the good times they enjoyed with Krishna. Actually, those times were when they were going through those experiences, they were thinking how unfortunate we are because we don't get to freely meet Krishna. Just kataksha, sidelong glances we have to be satisfied with, and they were cursing their misfortune. But now, when Krishna is leaving, Bhavana Viraha, Krishna is leaving, they feel those were golden days. Hare Krishna. They feel those were golden days. When they were going through the golden days, they were thinking, oh, this is so painful, so problematic. But now such a calamity has come that those days seem like the most wonderful days. So similarly, sometimes we complain This is not right in my life, that is not right in my life. But in the future, such a calamity will come that the days that we were criticizing and cursing may seem like the best days of our life. Really, they may seem like the best days of our life. Such is life. And that brings us to the last verse, text number 31. Now, Sri Shukdev Goswami speaks. Shri Shuka Uvacha Evam Bruvana VirahaturavrishamVraja Striya Krishna Vishaktamanasa Visrijjalajjam Rurudu Smasuswaram O Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Radharani's parrot, Shri Shuka, is saying, now the gopis cannot speak anymore. They cannot speak anymore. Their viraha is too painful. So Shri Shukdev Goswami says, speaks for the gopis. He tells us, Evam Bruhana, after speaking like this, Virahatura, being atur because of viraha, being very distraught and pained because of the impending separation. Vrajastriya, the ladies of Vrindavan, Krishna Vishakta Manasa, the Vrajgopis being completely attached to Krishna, Krishna Vishakta, they were asakta with Krishna. Visrijja Lajjam, they gave up their lajja, they gave up all their bashfulness, their shamefulness, their embarrassment of approaching a man other than their husband in front of their husbands, in front of their father-in-law and mother-in-law. They just visrijja lajjam, they gave up all lajja, they gave up all shame, and shamelessly they went to Krishna and loudly cried out, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Oh, please don't leave us. Oh, Govinda, you are the giver of pleasure to the senses of your devotees. Go, Vinda. Vinda means to give pleasure. And go also means the senses. Go also means the gopis. The gopis are saying, you are Govinda. You are the giver of pleasure to your gopis. Will you leave your gopis and go? Oh, Damodar, remember Krishna when you would come late at our rendezvous, our meeting place? We would sometimes, in the role of Adhira Naika, Radharani would tie you with her own garland and you would become Damodar in the forest. We would tie you to the Kadamba tree with ropes of our love. Oh, Damodar, we want to tie you and keep you in Vrindavan. We cannot let you go away like this. Oh, Damodar, please wait. And Madhav, you are the husband of Srimati Radharani. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Oh Madhav, you belong to Radharani. You belong to the Nikunjas of Vrindavan with Radharani. You cannot leave. Evam Bruvana Virahaturabhrisham Vrajastriya Krishna Vishakta Manasa Visrijjalajjam Rurudusma Suswaram Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Rurudu, they started crying, the gopis, loudly in front of everyone. But their crying also was Suswaram. The crying also was music. But very loudly they started crying, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. And this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, my dear friends, 10th canto, chapter 39, verse number 31, is filled with such emotions that the gopis have choked up. And Sri Shukdev Goswami is speaking for them. That this verse became the inspiration for Sri Bilva Mangal Thakur to write the Govinda Damodar Stotra. This verse of Srimad, one line, one pad, the fourth pad of the 31st verse of the 39th chapter of the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. One pad was enough, one line was enough to inspire Sri Bilva Mangal Thakur to write the entire Govinda Damodar Stotra. एवं ब्रुवाणा विरहातुराभृशं व्रजस्त्रिय कृष्ण विषक्तमानसाः विसृज्य लज्जां स्म सुस्वरम् गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. So, my dear friends, this is the mood of the return Rath Yatra, where we walk behind Jagannath's Rath, crying in the mood of the Braj Gopis. This is what Mahaprabhu has come to give. He is tasting Radha Bhav and he is giving Gopi Bhav. He is giving Radha Dasyam to us. So, this is the deep meaning of the return Rath Yatra, which I wanted to share with all of you. Thank you very much. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी. हरि हरि बोल. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. I would like to hear your sweet voices and then we'll end the call. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Jai Jai Shri.
Hare Krishna.